Our daily devotional reading today is Trusting God Day by Day, April 6th. A great big happy life. It is more blessed, makes one happier, and more to be envied to give than to receive. Acts 20:35. Since being good to people has been one of my personal goals, my joy tank never runs dry for very long. I have even discovered that when I do get sad or discouraged, I can begin to think on purpose about what I can do for someone else, and before long, I'm joyful again. You may have heard many times that the Bible says it is more blessed to give than to receive. Acts 20:35. The Amplified Bible renders that verse this way: it is more blessed, makes one happier, and more to be envied to give than to receive. You may know that verse, but do you really believe it? If you do, then you are probably doing your best to be a blessing everywhere you go. I must admit that for many years I could quote this verse, but I obviously didn't really believe it because I spent my time trying to be blessed rather than being a blessing. I have now learned that we do not even know what happy is until we forget about ourselves, start focusing on others, and become generous givers. In order to be generous, we have to do more than simply pluck some change in a bucket during the holidays or give to the church once a week. Actually, I think learning to give in church should simply be practice for the way we should live our everyday lives. I do not just want to merely give offerings, I want to be a giver. I want to offer myself every day to be used for whatever God chooses. For this change to take place in my life, I had to change my thinking. I had to think and say thousands of times, I love people and I enjoy helping them. This thought will be life-changing for you if you put it to work in your life. As you become a generous giver, you will be amazed at how happy you will be and how much you will enjoy life. If you want to be like God, you need to always go the extra mile, always do more than you have to, always give more than enough, and always be generous. Trust in Him. God's called you to be a generous giver as you trust Him to supply all your needs. This includes your finances, but it doesn't end there. What other talents and resources can you give? What an excellent question to ask ourselves, because we may not all have money to give, but we definitely have hands and feet if we're lucky. So let's be the hands and feet of our Father and treat people the way we want to be treated. If we could just all start there, the world would be a better place. Thank you so much for being here, listening to the daily devotional being read aloud today. If you or someone you love are in need of prayer, please put prayer in the comments section and I'll add your name to my prayer journal. I hope everyone has a wonderful and blessed day. Remember, it's our planet, our responsibility. Bye now.